Cubs fam? We are back for another Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes video, and this is going to be a massive video, my people. We have 4 Galactic Legend teams in this game and a slew of counters for all of them. How to keep track of all of these counters, I have got you covered, my friends. We are going to break down all 4 Galactic Legends and all of the known counters I could get my hands on for all of them. Now, there's going to be more to this list. There's going to be more to add. Please do it down in the comments below. And I'm going to need you guys to research these counters on your own if you want to use them, because I cannot break down the full mod, attack, strategy, everything for these counters in one video, or we'd be here for so many hours talking about them. But I will share as much footage as we can and drop more footage down in the comments below so you guys can have all the information you need. So let's start breaking this thing down. We're going to start with Supreme Leader Kylo, then we'll do Rey, then we'll do Jedi Master Luke, and then we will do Sith Eternal Emperor. And again, we won't have time to talk about every single counter in this video, but I will try to highlight as many as I can, and I do, again, have footage ready for you guys. All right, so we've got a lot of Jedi countering Supreme Leader Kylo Ren. Basso Lead Jedi do very well against him, especially Jedi Master Luke. Jedi Knight Luke. Speaking of Jedi Knight Luke, he's going to work very well under a Jedi Revan team. We've got a comp to show here that's from your boy Kylo, who initially revealed that, I believe, and we'll talk about that in a little bit. Gas Rebels can still work. I've got a video from Scribe Gaming showing this working post buff to Kylo Ren. They fixed his AI. This 5's cheese still does seem to be working. Let's move over here. Trey Lead against Sith Eternal, or against Supreme Leader Kylo Ren, still very viable. This requires a pretty beefy Sith Trooper. Just be aware of that. This is one of my favorites, Darth Revan, with a very good Kylo Ren unmasked. That one also requires very beefy Kylo Ren unmasked to absorb those initial hits, and then the rest of the team does the rest of the work. Thrawn, of course, being very critical to get that fracture on the Supreme Leader. And then, of course, Rey, she's going to work. You can put pretty much anyone with her. She's going to be not super reliable unless you get the attack strategy right. You're going to need the mods right. So I've got her up at the top because she is a Galactic Legend. These are not in any particular order, by the way, in terms of reliability, because it really just varies based on the comp that you're facing. But the most reliable out of all of them is, of course, Jedi Master Luke. You can auto. There is no Supreme Leader Kylo Ren team that I cannot beat with this guy. So let's show this footage first. I want to talk about Kyo's squad. This squad does work against Supreme Leader Kylo Ren, and it's just going to be all about getting your Luke charged up. Of course, your Jedi Revan is going to absorb those initial hits, and you're going to need him to proc that Savior and be beefy for the rest of the battle. I do recommend checking out Kyo's video. He gives a really good explanation on how to make this work. Of course, he's going to go after that Sith Trooper first. That's a big part of making this work. Notably, he's doing this without Thrawn. Most of these teams are kind of reliant on slowing down Supreme Leader. You don't have to do that with this team, which is, I think, a very valuable asset, because when you have Thrawn, and look at the damage here, when you have Thrawn as an absolute need for these teams, if Thrawn gets targeted, you can be screwed right out the gate. And look at the damage that Luke is pouring out here. He does have very good offense mods on his Luke. I'll let him break that down for you guys. But needless to say, this ends up being a win. Now, another team to call out here, I'm trying to exit out of this, but I'm hitting the wrong key, is Scribe Gaming. Now, Scribe Gaming, someone you guys should all check out, by the way. This guy's putting out some great content, and he got this thing to work post buff to Kylo Ren. Of course, we had a 5's cheese that was working. They addressed the AI, and it's still working post buff. I'll let you guys go check out his video for more information, but you can see here that this is the footage. I'm not going to show the whole thing right now just for sake of time. Link down below in the description. Be sure to go check that out. And so, in short, here are the Kylo Ren. I'm gonna move myself off the camera here. There we go. All of the counters that I've got for Supreme Leader, the most reliable ones, at least that I have ran into. Others, of course, do exist. Fill up the comments below, but these are the most reliable that I've found for now. All right, let's get on to Rey. Now, Rey actually has quite a lot on her counter list. We'll move up to the corner here as we reveal all of Rey's. So, Rey, she's got a Bastila lead counter as well that works pretty well. This one's called Luke Nukem. And this comes from your boy, Clash DOE, Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes YouTuber that does really good work. JTR can work. I believe this was It's Just Ian who shared this composition first. And you got Major Tom in there. That's very, very notable there to have Major Tom working against Rey teams using Rey Jedi training. Very, very cool. Vader Watt. This is these last two spots here are going to be flex spots. These spots here are usually going to be filled with other Sith characters. I've seen Traya in there. I have seen, let's see here. I've seen Darth Revan in there. I've seen Bass. I've seen Malik. I personally like to use Traya so you can, especially if you have General Kenobi on the other team, so you can put an isolate on General Kenobi, because this comp here relies on getting that tech on Vader, and then you do all of your work, and you have to get Fracture on Rey. And so having Traya there just kind of helps have a little more reliability to getting Fracture out on Rey, because you don't have any taunting damage against when I should say when General Kenobi randomly starts taunting when you've done crit hits. All right, JKR and Thrawn. This works very similarly, just a lot more damage on that team. Gas 501st can work if you get the mods right. Darth Revan Watt Brood, similar composition to what we've got over here with Darth Vader. Only no Darth Vader. You're just going to be able to burst through here with the damage, but you do rely a lot on that Fracture. Jedi Master Luke works very well against Rey. Caveat here is you need the ultimate. Without the ultimate, it's going to be very hard, but ultimately, pun intended, that's not going to be an issue. And of course, the best counter here is Kylo Ren. I put Hux and Sith Trooper with him because that's what most people are going to be running. You could put any other two First Order characters usually, and sometimes you're even putting, some people are putting Malik in there, various other characters, so it's pretty flexible on who you're going to put there. Now, the best video I have found thus far about all of these counters to Rey is Indiel's video right here. I've got a link down below. You guys need to check this out. Indio here has counters to Galactic Legend Rey. He's got like 10 different counters here that all work reliably. I don't even have all of them on my list here, but he's got a lot of them there. Oh, and Jobin, while we're Jobin donating 500 bits, say hello to YouTube. We are recording this video live on Twitch. What's up, Jobin? All right, so check his video out. Lots and lots of different comps on there. You can see this. Here's the Darth Revan comp. All of them in there are going to be very, very reliable, and he gives a breakdown on all of them. So go check that out for more details. But here, I'll get out of your way here. These are all of the known counters to Rey that I could find that you guys can utilize against her in your grand arenas, in arena, etc. All right, let's move on, ladies and gentlemen. We got to move on to Jedi Master Luke. Starting with the last one here, we got JTR actually working against Jedi Master Luke. JTR with Major Tom, same team, works against Jedi Master Luke. It was the same. It was Ian who shared that as well. We'll leave a link down below to his video. Be sure to check his video out. Palpatine can work. Now, here's a big thing about Jedi Master Luke. His Achilles heel is shock. Shock, corrupted battle meditation, gonna do numbers against him. And so you do this with Vader, you get Watt in there, get those turns going, and Jedi Master Luke can just melt. It's probably one of his biggest weaknesses. In spite of him being, in my opinion, one of the better Galactic Legends, he really cripples under pressure against these Sith teams. JKR and Old Ben can work very well with Jedi Master or Jedi Knight Luke. Make sure you do need to have Jedi Knight Luke. Oh my gosh, I'm getting them all mixed up. Jedi Knight Luke for those to work reliably. Darth Revan Watt does work as well. Now, notable here, Thrawn and Brood are going to make this more reliable, make it an easier match, a little less stressful. But we have seen footage of this working without without Thrawn or Brood Alpha, and just three-manning it with Darth Revan, Bastila, and Watt Tambor. Very, very notable there. Rey is going to work against Luke teams pretty well. Again, I've got all those flex spots there. Just put anyone in there. And then Sith Eternal Emperor. He just absolutely rips Jedi Master Luke teams. They've got no chance against him. You could probably put mediocre Sith in here with Sith Eternal and do just fine. Now, from a footage standpoint, I did make a video on this. I've got a link down below to this video right here where I did share a lot of different counters. We got the Jedi Revan counter here, of course, that works very well. I did share the the gas almost works. I don't include him on the list, but he didn't work here. And then at the end of the video, let's see, I believe I had it at the end of the video. We had, let's see here. Didn't I include that? Maybe I didn't. I don't know if I did. I thought I included the 3-man team. Oh yeah, right here. Is this it? No, that's the one with Brood. Maybe I didn't. I'll find footage for it and put it down below. I thought I included that in this video. I guess I didn't. But there's the Darth Revan team. You guys get the idea. And here's another look at that as Palpatine working against Jedi Master Luke. That's also very notable. This is my boy DC07 who posted this. He does some good work as well. I've seen a lot of good counter videos from him. So anyway, check all of those out. I feel bad not showing all of the videos. We'd just be here for so long if I went through every single thing. I just want this to be kind of a one-stop shop for as many possible GL counters as you guys can get your hands on. And then more information will be down in the pinned comment and in the description below. All right, we got one more GL to cover, my friends. That is Jedi Master Luke. Sith Eternal is the last one on our list. Now, before I reveal the teams that we have here that counter Sith Eternal, I really want to cover here that Sith Eternal is not very, very known as far as who to counter right now because he is not out in the public as much, nearly as the other Galactic Legends are. And so in finding counters for him, it was very difficult to find reliable counters. But a couple counters are out there that are very spicy. The most spicy of which by far is Imperial Troopers with Piet. We're going to talk about that one in a little more detail here in a second. CLS also working with Chupio, very notable. And then, of course, Rey and Kylo are going to work against him as well. But these two on the right here are very, very notable. Now, I am confident that there are other teams that we need to add to this list. For now, they're not there. Big reason for that is because we just don't know enough. So let me show this video here right now. This is the Imperial Troopers working against this. And I'm just going to show this whole battle. Now, I do believe Arnold has done this on his videos as well. So be sure to check that out. This is the footage that was sent to me of this working. And notably here, it's not necessarily working against the best Sith Eternal team, but I've heard of it working against even better Sith Eternal teams. But seeing Imperial Troopers working at all against a meta team like this is just awesome. And of course, Piet's going to be a big part of that. But we'll see here. Let's just fast forward this battle a little bit. It just melts the team away. It's so fun to see. Piet, from what I've been told, Piet is absolutely critical for this to work. It just will not work without Piet. But you will notice Veers is in the leadership there. Get that Terminator train going, and you just melt the team away. Melt the team away. I want to break every team down. I want to break them all down, but here we go. So you can see here, they just melt them away. Very, very nice. So, and even 60 banner win. That's impressive that he did. This guy here, Matthew M. He did that. He did that in his Grand Arena. The guy has balls. Got to give him credit. And then CLS works against him as well. This is a better team. Look at that. They just take Bastila out right away. Again, footage down in the description below. This is working. I believe Arnold had this work as well. I don't think that the Sith Eternal he was facing was one of the better Sith Eternals. I think, if I remember right, my Twitch chat told me that it was, I think it was Maul lead with Sith Eternal that worked against, but we're seeing it here. Sith Eternal lead. He does have his ultimate ability, and the damage is just palpable enough that it gets him out in time before he gets his ultimate out there, I believe. Let's see here. So Darth Vader is going to be crippling this team right now. There we go. And wow, look at that. Darth Revan countered to death. And you've got Darth Vader here. Here goes Chupio. Boom. And they're racing against the ultimate now. It's getting very close. I believe he does not quite get there, which is probably a huge part of this. He's exposed. He's going to fall off. Oh, he's getting so close. CLS going to do his thing. There's the ultimate charge. Got to get him out. Oh, he did do his ultimate. I didn't see the end of this battle yet. They got to move. They got to move. And boom, Han takes him out. So anyway, there you have it. Very notable stuff there on Sith Eternal. So those are the 4 counters that I'm aware of. Again, there's going to be more. There's going to be more for Palpatine. You guys will just have to wait and see. So, in review, SLKR, here's his counters. Rey, JML, and Sith Eternal. What are some of the other counters? Let me know down in the comments below. I wanted this video to be as comprehensive and concise as possible. More footage down in the comments below. I'll also pin that. Let me know what you guys think. Leave a like on the video if you guys did enjoy it. And as always, my brothers, don't forget,